me and my buddy at the gym, we've got this little inside joke that we'll usually say. Basically, there's this guy on YouTube, or I don't know, he's online, and no hate to him, he says some pretty funny stuff. So he had like a foot problem, I think, and then he says the foot problem led to a knee problem, which went up to his hips, and then it messed up his back really bad, and it went all the way up to his face, to where he gets a twitch in his face, and like he gets paralyzed, and now he can only train arms. And to us, it's funny because that's like gym culture is just confirmation bias. Like, whatever I want, basically, I'm gonna come to that conclusion. If I think it's best to train legs, of course, I'm just gonna squat every day. And that's evident with Ivan Juric and even myself doing so many leg days. But besides the point, no hate to that guy. It's just funny to us. So I've had some injuries in the past, and whenever I do something wrong, I'll basically just say, hey, my knee problem went up to the hip, and then, it affected the opposite foot, and then it affected my opposite shoulder, to balance out the equation, and then, yeah, that's why it's bad form. But yeah, it's just cope. It's just a joke, pretty much. It's just funny to us, and in a very real sense, my form sucks, so I get to make that excuse a lot. I did manage to hit 225 for 2 sets of 5. As you see, reps looked awful. At 1 minute and 52 seconds, pay attention, coming right up right now, this rep is bad. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Basically, I think I've figured it out with some analysis from some different camera angles, which I'll show off very soon. It's back posture. It is back posture. Runner Boy had it right from the very beginning. Pretty much he spotted this like a month ago or something, and he was telling me, the hand width is gonna mess up your back posture. It's gonna cause leaning, and that's exactly what's happening. Is my hands were too wide, and even now I brought them more narrow. I am narrow with my hands now. I put my pinky on the smooth of the barbell, if that means anything to you. And basically, I've been letting my right shoulder drop, my right elbow. When I say chicken wings, I'm referring to my elbows. They're like my little chicken wings supporting that bar, creating that back rack, creating the rack, holding that bar on my back. And my right chicken wing is dropping. So that's causing some bad back posture. It's causing an imbalance. So the weight is actually dropping a bit on my right side, and it's also rotating. So I'm twisting, and my right side goes forward and my left side goes back. And it's all to compensate this drop caused seemingly from my poor back posture and my elbow dropping. And I'm able to stabilize, actually. I'm able to stabilize it, which is something that's really good, I've learned. But what's really important is just hammering down the habit of pulling my back into the squat. I think that's the solution to this, is I gotta really pull my back into the squat, into the barbell, and I have to create that stability from the start. I can't lose that back posture at all, or it's gonna mess up the whole rep. And that's just an upper body part of this, right? That's just the upper body part of the equation. There's the lower body part, which is, it's the knee, right? I brought that up. It's the knee. I was having some knee issues after an injury, and it seems my right knee was shifting inwards. It was shifting under my body to the left, and that was seemingly to compensate for my left knee now wanting to push or something. I don't know. It's a whole ordeal, but I'm figuring it out. It's looking better. I did not go heavy with the RDLs because I felt like tightness in my scapula. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, tightness in the shoulder, and it was actually the opposite shoulder. which is kind of weird. But my right elbow is dropping when I squat, and the left shoulder is like pinching for the RDL. You see right here, I went and grabbed it. But yeah, just kind of an off day for me. I decided to deload after this. Anyways, this is the peak for right now. Okay, I want to work up to like 250 pounds for reps. Right now, I was able to build up to 225 for 2 sets of 5, which is really good. I really only even wanted 1 set of 5, but I'm super stoked about this. I'm in a great spot. Strength-wise, I feel awesome. I'm figuring out the issues with my form, and I am making them better. Slowly but surely, I'm working on them, and I'm gonna really hammer those down so that it's not a problem, basically. Yeah, I did some other stuff. Like I did do some shoulder stuff, like the lateral raises. I did some external rotations for the shoulders, which you'll see. I did these side kicks. I did some before the squats. I did most of them after the squats, but just stretching out, trying to feel better, because basically on this day, I did hit 225 for 5 reps, but the form was so bad, I didn't even feel good about this, guys. I felt like, man, why is that form so trash? Why am I twisting? Why am I tilting? Why is my knee driving inwards? Like, what's going on? Everything is off. But I am a little bit removed from that now, and I've been able to analyze it, and just looking back on it, it's not so bad. It's some things I gotta work on, but like the shoulder stuff is weird. I don't know what was causing the shoulder problems here, but yeah, there's my buddy bullying me. He knocked over the camera. Whatever. Yeah, I don't really mind. And that's how my day's going. You know, that's how it went. Trying to fix these chicken wings. Trying to fix them. My shoulder mobility's fine, is the thing. It's just I'm literally just dropping the right shoulder when I squat. And it's annoying. It's pretty annoying. But it's simple. Like it's not a big issue. It's not even an imbalance issue. It's just keep that rack, keep that back rack, you know, keep that tension in the upper back. Don't lose the back posture. That's so important when squatting. And so, yeah, I just did a bunch of stuff to basically make myself feel better. It would have made a lot more sense to do these exercises like, you know, single arm hanging. This stretch is best done probably before the lift, right? But I did this stuff after, just to kind of make my shoulders feel a little better. I figured if I can't do the heavy RDLs today, I'm gonna do them at least, you know, in a few days, so I might as well do something to make myself feel a little better for then. I went up a little bit again in the hip thrusts. I'm just gonna do a 5-pound progression every week, and I'm pretty happy with that because I could get really strong with these in a very short amount of time if I just consistently add a little bit of weight. Right now they feel pretty good. I think I could keep going for a while, but eventually I'm gonna hit a wall. I won't be able to get 3 sets of 10. It's gonna be a lot tougher. And yeah, we'll see, maybe we deload. For right now, I'm looking to do a deload with the squats, a deload a bit with the RDLs. I'm gonna up the volume because I want to continue improving skill-wise, but it's just so draining, guys, doing the 5x5, consistently doing this program. I don't even know how long I've been doing it now. 6 weeks? 8 weeks? I don't know. I've been progressing linearly for a long time, so I'm gonna do a little deload. Thank you for watching. Click the link below to work one-on-one with me and get in the best shape of your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.